A ticket to play for the NBA title awaits the winner. Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals on EA Sports. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics taking on the Miami Heat. Hey everyone, with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Celtics coming in. They have the home court here, always crucial in a Game 7, with the winner moving on to the NBA Finals.
Now look, I think both teams are worthy of going to the NBA Finals. But the reality is that only one team will prevail this evening. And the way this series has gone so far, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way down to the final shot.
To Jaylen Brown. Has a chance. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Oladipo. Not giving up on that play. The result, a tie-up. Well, as they get ready for the jump, someone's going to come away with the basketball. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
The screen sets him up for two.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Marcus Smart. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Jason Tatum at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 82%. Tatum's good on the free throw. It's a three-point play as Boston adds to the lead. It's the Heat with the possession. Butler. Oh, emphatic slam.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Oladipo's shot misses.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. 9-point margin. Butler to Lowry. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it. Throws it up. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
To Oladipo. Fires the three. Missed it. To Jaylen Brown. Nice pass to set things up.
Bulldog. Look, it ain't always going to be pretty, but this is a results-oriented business, and this dude will always give you a good ROI.
To Love. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Boston with the basketball. To Marcus Smart. From the painted area, won't go down. Lowry into the front court. Trailing by 11. Layup goes down. Well done.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Has a look. It's no good. Great defense.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Jaylen Brown with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Here comes the screen. Lowry against White. To Oladipo. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
First one goes down.
Good shot.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Horford. Bam Adebayo. Rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Jason Tatum with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Cruises inside for two.
This comes down to great execution both on the offensive and defensive end of the floor. Let's see if they can carry this into the second quarter.
Butler to Lowry. Butler flushes it home. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
To Horford. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Al Horford trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. Butler into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Love. Nothing going here on that drive. Cleans it up. Kevin Love. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Another chance. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Here comes the screen. Butler picked up by Derek White. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Here's the truth. As long as you're using your legs and your body to stay in front of the offensive player, you won't get called for those. You keep reaching, though, it's going to be a long night.
Goes 2 for 2. Celtics have it. To Jaylen Brown. Pass stolen by Miami. Jason Tatum swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Marcus Smart. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Butler to bring it up. Down 11. To Oladipo. Nothing going here on that drive. Oladipo. That's out. Last touch by Jameer Nelson. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Celtics have it. To Brogdon. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Butler. Not today. To Brogdon. Shot clock winding down. Able to convert inside.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
Butler into the front court. His guys trail by 13. Turns and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. Almost unlucky bounce. Spinning shot won't fall. Runner's good there.
There's nothing the defense could really have done there. That's just a great shot.
To Brogdon. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Malcolm Brogdon. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Miami with the basketball. Lowry. Here comes the screen. Lowry. Won't go down. So Lowry. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Here comes the screen. To Brogdon. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. From long range. Not a good shot there as he misses it. That became tough once he was doubled. To Brogdon. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Simply put, can you build a franchise around Blake Griffin right now?
No, not right now. I think he's starting to get to the latter part of his career. I think he could be a key cog in a championship team, but just not the main guy.
Oh, he had it.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chippy.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Danilo Gallinari at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 86% from the line. The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12. Lowry with it. Just under a minute to go in a very one-sided first quarter of play. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
One of the hardest working guys in the league, and that's how he got his money. That's his skill set. That weight room continues to pay off.
To Griffin. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Lowry into the front court. Trailing by 10. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Deep three at the buzzer. 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. We're back with more after this. You're watching the Eastern Conference Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Miami's got it. Oladipo to Butler. Trying to cash in. Butler with a shot. No good. To Griffin. And he's going to the free throw line.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's the Heat with the possession. Oladipo to Butler. Has a chance. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
To Griffin. Has a look. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Butler. To Oladipo. Deep two there. Won't go. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Oladipo. Going to launch beyond the arc and knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that 3-point shot than one instead from 22 feet.
Think about how smart of a play that is, to have the awareness to get behind the 3-point line off the step back.
They'll take 3 over 2 any day of the week. To Horford. Gets it at the top of the key. Griffin. Rebound taken by Miami. Here comes the screen to Oladipo. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
To Griffin. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
He'd have the basketball. To Oladipo. Nothing going here on that drive. Oladipo. Count the basket inside.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Griffin. Has a chance. Griffin shot off the mark. Oladipo into the front court. 14-point deficit, and he'll go to the foul line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Victor Oladipo has got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Boston with the basketball. To Horford. And a throwdown.
I mean, with so much talk these days about 3-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Rises for the slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
to Jaylen Brown. The Heat secure the rebound. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. Down a dozen. To Oladipo. Runner here. Won't go. Horford to Jaylen Brown. Cleans it up. There it is, Al Horford. He's now 4 for 6.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
It's the Heat with the possession. Oladipo. Tatum grabs the rebound. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Oladipo into the front court. His guys down big to Love. Oladipo. Slam dunk.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Horford. Bam, out of bio. Sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Oladipo. To Lowry. Here's a chance from long range.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Knocks down the first. And he hits the second. Knocks down all 3 at the line. Brown with it up top. His team on top by 13. Stuffs it down with authority.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Lowry to Oladipo. Screen coming. Oladipo. Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Celtics have it. To Jaylen Brown. Gets it in the right corner. Rebounded by the Heat. Lowry into the front court. His guys trail by 13. Nice pass to set things up. Big stuff and a lot of traffic on the way to the rim.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
To Jaylen Brown. Boston with 4 to shoot. Tatum knocks it down off the step back.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Tips it. Out of bounds, last touch by the Heat. Substitution being made in this one. Brogdon. Tatum. He connects with the step back.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Over to the right side. Butler to Love. Fires the three, and Kevin Love, no hesitation, hits the catch-and-shoot three.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Marcus Smart. Brogdon. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Jaylen Brown sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Love. To Lowry. Butler. It's no good. Shots not going down. Celtics have it. To Marcus Smart. Surveys the floor. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Lowry to Butler. Here comes the screen. Jimmy Butler for 2. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good.
That's a bucket.
Able to convert on both free throws. Butler to bring it up. Down a bundle. Gets it in the left corner. Lowry to Butler. 5 to shoot for Miami. Butler for 2. No good. No daylight. Great defense. The follow won't go either. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Hey, you got the screen right.
Work it down to Brown. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Oladipo to Love. Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Oladipo to Butler. Love buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
just inside the arc. At the buzzer, we are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Celtics are feeling comfortable at the halfway mark. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics. The Heat would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Miami Heat.
Game track. Bench points.
The Miami Heat had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
Tatum earns the recognition because of the sheer number of dunks he threw down. One after another, he kept rattling the rim with his awesome slams.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Waller into the front court. Trailing by 14 to Love. Lowry. To Love. Lowry. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Victor Oladipo. It's good for 3.
Well, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
Curling inside. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Marcus Smart, couple of free throws on the way. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First one, count it. Two for 2 on that trip. Lowry has the basketball. To Oladipo. To Butler. Down to 5 on the 24. Oladipo. And he knocks it down.
Today's league just throws that old school stuff out of the window. Why have 2s when you can shoot 3s, even on fast breaks? Guys spread out towards the three-point line instead of laying the ball easy at the rim.
To Horford. Kicks it around the perimeter. Tatum. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Love. And a pass stolen by Boston.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Brown into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Butler to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Lowry to Oladipo. Jason Tatum snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Jaylen Brown. Boston with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Just off the mark. The follow won't go either. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
To Oladipo. Gets a shot up off the mark. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Miami with the basketball. Screen coming. Oladipo against White. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. To Jaylen Brown. Good defense. He had nowhere to go. The result, jump ball. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Lowry with it. The deficit now up to 13. Oladipo to Lowry. Love had made his first couple, but he misses there. Almost, and he's not getting the call. Lowry to Oladipo. Gets it in the right corner. Butler, and he hits.
Consistency wins a game. Sometimes you have to double down. I'm sure that's what their coach told them to do in the locker room. Keep shooting your shot.
Ball's controlled by Boston. From the painted area, won't go down. To Lowry. Driving right to the basket. Al Horford able to recover with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. To Brogdon. You've got to get that one to go. Lowry into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Butler. Pass taken away by the Celtics. It's a big finish.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Oladipo to Butler. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Goes to the left side. Lets it fly from long range. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
To Butler. Great pass, setting up the basket.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
To Marcus Smart. For 3. Rebound Love. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His guys down 11. Oladipo to Butler. Highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. And Jimmy Butler. To Brogdon. For 3. Adebayo the rebound. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Bam Adebayo. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 72%. Nope. First one does not go. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Butler into the front court, trailing by 10. Oladipo to Butler. Oh, whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Butler can't connect. Oh, and a putback.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
The monster stuff.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First one goes down. And he makes them both. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And I'll never forget one of my first games playing as a rookie with the Bulls. I talked to Steve Nash, and Steve Nash always used to tell me, the more you come out and you get your teammates involved, the easier it will be for you to score down the stretch. Think about it. You come out, you get 7, 8 quick assists, then a ball fake on the next possession. He bit, easy layup.
The Heat have the rebound. Nelson with the basketball. They find themselves down 10. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Jameer Nelson trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play. That cuts it to a 7-point game. Boston with the basketball. To Griffin. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Butler to bring it up. His guys down by 9. Here comes the screen. Butler. And throws it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Working hard on the glass. Follows and finishes.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Butler. Off the assist.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Zeller, huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Miami's got it. To Butler. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
From 18 feet, at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete with the Celtics in front. So the Heat will have it to start this fourth and final quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. To Butler. Shot from the lane won't go. To Butler. Down to 5 on the 24. Fires the 3. Oh, he couldn't end a putback slam.
There you go, big fella.
Now a drive, but the shot won't fall.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
To Butler. 5 to shoot for Miami. Jimmy Butler for 2.
Him and the defender, you could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. Jameer Nelson, guarded by Derek White. Screen coming. Butler. Oh, bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
To Brogdon. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
No. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reaching fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Lowry into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Scores from the post.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
To Griffin. Count the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Lowry with it. Right now, down 7. To Griffin. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
The free throw good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10. It's the Heat with the possession. Lowry to Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Oladipo. Nice pass to get things going.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Robert Williams at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. Lowry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Love. Jaylen Brown pins it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Oladipo into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. To Love. From the outside, no good. Knocked loose. He'd come up with it. Lowry to Oladipo. And a pass stolen by Boston. Here comes the screen. Over to the right side. To Brown, down low. Able to convert inside.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Celtics come away with it. No good and no foul.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Kevin Love. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Jaylen Brown. Oladipo into the front court. His guys trail by 13. And finishes at the rim. Kevin Love with the stuff.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Jaylen Brown. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Trying to cash in. Jason Tatum, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. He'd have the basketball. Screen coming. Oladipo to Love. Five seconds to shoot. Has a chance with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
People may not remember the old school Kevin Love, the one that used to beast you on the block. Now, he lives almost exclusively on the perimeter.
To Horford. And he knocks it down, Jay.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
From the painted area, won't go down. Knocked loose. Celtics have it. To Horford. That's out. Last touch by Al Horford. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Oladipo into the front court. His guys down 11. To Butler. Oladipo. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. Well, as they get ready for the jump, someone's going to come away with the basketball. Brown with it up top. The lead is 11. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. To Oladipo. Probing the defense. Oladipo. Shot clock for the Heat, down to 3. Lowry to Love. And the finish, slam dunk.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
To Jaylen Brown. To Marcus Smart. Boston with 4 to shoot. From long range, he was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Butler to Oladipo. Celtics come away with it. Off the iron. It came out. It's the Heat with the possession. To Butler. Sizing up the defense. To Love. Knocked loose. Celtics have it. Oh, emphatic slam.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Marcus Smart. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marcus Smart. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Butler into the front court. His guys currently down by 13. To Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Oladipo. A pass taken away by the Celtics.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
No, I missed a short one there. To Butler. Victor Oladipo with the slam.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Screen coming. has a look. Shot by Tatum won't go.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Butler for two. That's smart with the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whoop, that's a scary thing to watch.
Beyond the arc for three. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good. Oh, bad pass, and the Celtics have it. It's a victory here for the Celtics. They stand alone atop the Eastern Conference on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics did more than just win a game here today. They won the Eastern Conference crown, and the celebration in that locker room must be going crazy right now. Still, as tomorrow rolls around, these guys will be right back to business. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Boston Celtics. The Heat were eliminated from the playoffs today, and I'm sure there are no words that can make them feel better right now. Making the playoffs can be considered a success, but that's probably not what they want to hear right now. Check out the leading scores for the Miami Heat.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Tatum was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.